Hi everyone, it's that time of year where everybody's making their what I knitted in 2024 kinds of video, and here is mine. But as somebody who likes to sometimes, a lot of the time, go against the grain, I've decided to do something slightly different in that I wanted to challenge myself to do a spoken word type of rundown of what I knitted in 2024. So I hope you enjoy it. Hello friends, I hope you're sitting comfortably once more because these are the knits of 2024. Let me start with my first finished object this year, the Soldotna by Caitlin Hunter held dear. It's my most worn knit, and this is what I allude. I love the yarns, the fit, and how quickly it conclude. But sadly, this yarn, though I've praised it before, isn't as strong as others I adore. It's fragile with snags and a few little pulls. Despite me not being too harsh on my wools, I machine wash on wool, which might be to blame. But possibly my cat must share some of the shame. I rushed out one day and left the cupboard door wide, and found it later with a snag on the side. Though I cherish this knit, it's taught me anew. Some yarns need more care to stay looking like new. A September's cast off, so not long ago. No issues with knitting, I went with the flow. A thick rustic garment of Lopi's embrace. It needs a few washes to soften in place. Top buttons too heavy, too much for the knit, so I swapped this one out to make sure it fit. With some time and some washes, it'll fit just right. A new cozy garment for the cold winter nights. When I cast this one off, I sighed, this is a mess, so I set it aside. But surprise, surprise, I wear it a lot for soft cozy evenings in my favourite spot. The yarns are a dream, the fit's not precise. The silk Mohair&alpaca make it feel super nice. The pattern I use, though not quite the same, it's based on Petite knits. No Frills, it's its name. The split in the garment, so messy. I'll learn the technique to make it feel less. Next up is the love letter top. It's quite neat. It's made from local alpaca, it's Caspian. It's quite sweet. I honoured him with lace so fine and so true. A detailed design in black yarn. Who knew? In this yarn, my hard work has gone to waste. Black yarn is perfect, it's just not for lace. This year has been filled with accessories to spare. Hats, scarves and bags that I truly love to wear. Colours bring cheer and lift my mood, but there are two reasons this path I pursued. I craved quick wins, projects done in a flash, and I had leftover skeins from the yarn that I stashed. And to these knits, both fun and small, creating bright pieces, and I treasure them all. Next up is the Hallevik Crossbody blouse. A knit that's been handy in and out of the house. Though the pattern was free, I had my share of details that needed a little bit more care. The edging could have been neater, this much is true. But I wear it so often, it's earned its due. Still, I've learnt that mid-layers are key. So versatile and perfect for me. I'd love to knit a wrap very soon, but with stronger yarn that would be better attuned. The halibut sweater fits just right. Knitted with ease, it's the perfect delight. Watch out for deep yokes, they tend to rise when you raise your hand to get something high. A happy mistake with the worsted weight yarn, the design pops, bringing the sweater no harm. Quite the opposite in fact, giving the sweater something it lacked. I've knitted this sweater for you, my dear. Can you tell me what could be better here? I must admit, whilst it suits you just fine, the yarn is no favourite of mine.
I'm sorry it wasn't your favourite to knit. The sweater has such a marvellous fit. Perfect, measured for my form, ever so comfortable, light and warm.
Second pair I knit, so that might attest. The pattern I love and speak of is designed by Stephen West. By far my favourite sock pattern that I have made. Bright scrappy yarns, all the vibrant shades. But the main yarn I used made the fabric quite loose. A gauge error, I think, is the cause of the excuse. The next time I knit them, I'll be sure to know there's a mistake in the pattern. All the bricks in a row. And last but not least, the gift to bestow. A ranunculus knit with a thoughtful glow. It's the second attempt because the first didn't fit. Too short in the body, so I reworked it. This version I hope will fit her just right. A sweater to warm her with comfort and light. The first one she gave back and now it's mine to see, and I finally understand this pattern's popularity. This is not an exhaustive list by any means. Some items have been gifted, some are being used behind the scenes. Heading into 2025 with cheer. These sweaters are sure to be my favourites next year. I hope you've enjoyed what I've had to show, and I hope to see you in my next video.